Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Today I want to bring you a piece of equipment that I think is vital for the homesteader, for the prepper, for anyone that's concerned about the future of our country and having medical equipment available to them. I will say that this is brought to you by Polymedical, and JR, the owner of the company, is the same guy that brought us the conflicted cards many years ago. So he is a true prepper. I've been helping the prepper movement for 10 years probably. I will say that this is a complete disposable skin stapler training kit. The reason it's a training kit is it's so much easier to sell with medical regulations that are out there. So I'm going to say that if you buy one of these, make sure you have professional medical personnel that's authorized to use this, use it. Or in a grid down situation, you have to do what you have to do. This is probably one of the items that I would recommend, probably one of the 10 items that every prepper should have. So JR is nice enough to let me showcase this on my channel, and he will pay me a small commission on each one that is sold, so I appreciate that. And just so you know, it's full disclosure. Let me show you what's in this kit. Everything's sterile. I've opened it up already. This is the actual stapler. It comes with 55 preloaded staples. There's a few varieties on there. There's a smaller one that I've messed with. It's just too small for my hands. It's not as comfortable. This design is the best design on the market. It also comes with a sterile disposable stapler remover. This item is a must. Do not think you can use your Leatherman. A lot of people that sell the staplers do not have the removal in it, but this is included in it. That's why it's probably the best deal out there. Plus, you're supporting a true patriot and a true prepper. Also comes with some tweezers. These are sterile also. They come in a container. I've just opened them up. They're disposable, but the quality is awesome. As you can see, you can latch on to what you need to latch on. Let me show you how to use this. We're going to use this chicken. We're going to simulate that's human skin. This is more elastic than human skin is. Let's assume we have clean hands. We've washed. We put gloves on. We've explored the wound, making sure there's no foreign particles or any matter in there. We've also cleaned it as best we can. Now, I'm going to also say right now, if you have medical professionals, always seek medical professionals. But in a worst case event, SHTF, grid down, we have to do what we got to do to help ourselves and our family. Okay, I have taken suture classes. Suturing is so much harder than this stapler. This thing, the first time I used the stapler, it was like, oh my gosh, this is unbelievable. So much easier than trying to suture. Let's look at our wound here. This is quicker, this is faster than suturing. The negative side of this though is if you have a wound on the face and you're trying to make it so it'll be less of a scar, it is better to suture. But if you need to close it up efficiently and quickly, definitely this will work. Okay, we have our wound, we've cleaned it, we're ready to go. Now you can look at this thing. You don't have to go ahead and start right here. You can start in the center and divide it up. What you're going to try to do is you're going to try to use your hands and bring the wound together. Right here is a notch, and that's to simulate the center of the staple. So set it on there and squeeze. Set it on there and squeeze. You see it's puckering. It will pucker with chicken. It's very hard to get it perfectly with chicken just because of the skin, how elastic it is. So don't worry if you're practicing and it looks like this. It's hard not to with the chicken. Normally that would be nice and perfect, and you're trying to do that with no overlapping, but it together. And it's easier to do on human skin So do not panic if you can't get it perfect. So we've placed them in. We're going to let the necessary time for the wound to heal, and we have to remove the staples. You have to remove them. So this is a must. This comes with the kit already. A lot of kits don't even come with this, and I think every single one doesn't come up with your tweezers. So you're going to notice on here that there's 2 bars on the bottom and 1 bar on the top. It always goes with the 2 bars on the bottom. This kind is sort of self-explanatory because it's curved so you can get under the staple. It would be very hard to get that under the staple. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide it into the staple and squeeze the handles together, and it pops right out. It separates them. Slide under and separate it. There you go. Slide under, squeeze. Slide under, squeeze. Now, if you were doing this and you were taking the staples out and you didn't have professional help and you noticed that it's coming open, you need to stop immediately and not take any more staples out, because that injury and that wound needs more time to heal. So if it comes open, stop. You might have to reapply a few more staples and give it more time for it to naturally heal. So this is one of the items that I highly recommend. I will leave a link. Polymedical, the complete disposable skin stapler. Full disclosure, always seek professional medical help. This is for training purposes only or an SHTF. Thanks for watching.